Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. We're drinking cocktails and we're talking about a new cooler.
In Kansas.
If you've been watching the channel, you know we normally do not do product reviews, but an opportunity came up and we couldn't pass it up.
And we're going to talk about that in just a little bit, but we're going to start off today with a totally different opportunity. Sagamore Spirit Rye, two different cocktails that are hitting the market, lemon tea Fizz and honey Paloma. Both of these cocktails were sent to us courtesy of Sagamore Spirit, so thank you so much, Brian and company at Sagamore Spirit. We're going to taste test each one of these.
I love a whiskey ginger. I love all kinds of cocktails. I'm very excited. It is warm, sunny, beautiful summer day. Let's get into it. Just
a quick overview on these. Inspired by Baltimore's most creative mixology minds. These two cocktails, they actually brought in folks from Maryland who, well, from Baltimore, who created these cocktails. So these are not just a seltzer in a can or something like this. This honey Paloma is 9% alcohol. The lemon tea Fizz is 8% alcohol. They're both made with 4-year-old rye whiskey, gluten-free, handcrafted cocktails. So which one would you like to start with? Do you have a choice here?
Well, I'm really curious about the honey Paloma, but I think I want to finish with that one.
Okay.
Only because I don't know what I'm going to think about the lemon tea. I read the ingredients and I'm curious, but the honey Paloma seems way more up my alley.
Well, let's start with the lemon tea Fizz then. This is Sagamore Spirit Rye Whiskey with Meyer lemon juice, green tea, and natural yuzu flavor.
I will say green tea is my tea of choice at the end of an evening.
Well, and rye, the yuzu is what? That's a Asian citrus fruit, Japanese, I believe?
Sounds delicious.
I've heard it on the Food Network. Beyond that, I don't really know much. So let's pop this cork. What do you say?
Yes. Ooh, it sounded just right.
Sounded great. I'm going to pour a little into your Boulevardier glass here. Boulevardier for those of you who aren't super concerned about the pronunciation of it.
I like it.
A little more.
Oh man, he's filling up. You're filling up the glass.
There's still like a third of it left in here.
I just smelled it like I was gonna be drinking a whiskey.
I think that's the way to start. 8% alcohol, lemon tea Fizz. Gonna make sure I can see it there. There we are. Very bright, very warm in Kansas, but a little breezy. Not too bad here.
It's perfect.
Right off the bat, you can see that the color quite different than a traditional cocktail in a can or something like that. It's definitely not a seltzer, but it is bubbly.
It is effervescent.
Yes, indeed. To the nose?
I don't know why I'm smelling it.
Because we like to smell things before we taste them.
I know I don't normally do this with cocktails though. I think I just drink them.
I usually do because I like the fresh fruit that you find on them.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Ooh, got me right back there.
Yeah, surprisingly refreshing.
Oh yeah, this is a good summertime thing. I was thinking today was going to be the perfect day to drink these because when it's hot, I don't necessarily always want to drink whiskey. So you drink your beers and your cocktails, and this is the best of all the worlds.
I would not believe that this is 8% alcohol. This is a dangerous little cocktail right here. The
cocktails usually are.
All of the things that it says that are in it are on the nose. You've got a little bit of green tea. Sweet though, not in any sort of, a little bit earthy, but not much. The Meyer lemon, the yuzu, very nice. I assume yuzu. I've actually never seen one in real life.
Yeah, I was gonna say that since I don't know what that flavor tastes like, it's a curious drink because I was expecting it to be either super lemony or citrusy or super green tea, which is very distinct flavor.
Yeah.
But this is wonderful.
Yeah, surprisingly well balanced.
Yeah. I'm a fan already.
I am too. I came in with low expectations and I'm going out with something I enjoy very much. I'm glad that we have 4 of each of these because...
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we only had 2.
Yeah, this is a 4-pack of each. That's how I assume they're going to be selling them.
Yeah.
And so far, so good. I actually don't know anything about the pricing or anything else, but as far as cocktails in a can, I think this might be the first one I've ever really, really enjoyed.
8% on this one, 9% on the other one. It's so easy to drink. You could really get yourself in trouble on a Saturday at a lake, a Saturday picnic, Saturday at home.
Yeah, maybe don't bring this one to the family reunion. All right, so that's lemon tea Fizz. It gets a thumbs up from both Julie and from me. On to the honey Paloma, which I really like the color of this label. This one think looks great.
Yeah. Before we get into the Honey Paloma, let's talk about this interesting cooler opportunity.
Yeah, I guess we can continue to enjoy these cocktails a little longer. So what we're going to talk about next is something from NewAir, and NewAir sent us this free of charge, so we want to make that absolutely clear. This is a 48-quart cooler and slash freezer, and we already have a refrigerator in the van.
We do. And I was very curious about this because we've liked the refrigerator that you use. I have a few complaints here and there.
It's serviceable, I would say.
It is serviceable,
It gets
yes.
the job done. We aren't going to say the name of it or anything. We're not here to compare them side by side, but we have taken this one on the road now. We've had it in the van for about a month, and we've been through some crazy stretches of weather, 107 degrees at one point. So it's been put through its paces, and we've tried both the cooler and the freezer side of it, and we will let you know how both of those things have worked out as we do a little bit of a deep dive into the cooler here. We promise we won't take too much of your time to talk about that. We'll get back to the whiskey in just a minute. We're currently running this off of our power station that runs off of two 100-watt solar panels on the roof. We've got it plugged in directly. You can see here that it runs directly off of your solar panel or of a 12-volt, 24-volt plug, which is how we've got it connected right now. It has a handle on this side, and it also has a handle that you can pull out on the other side. It also has very sturdy wheels, which we appreciate because we are constantly moving things around in the van. That's just something that happens all the time in van life.
This is designed as a cooler, so whether you're out with friends at a local park, at the beach, it's perfect for that. But for van life as well, we actually built a cabinet to house our fridge that wheels out, and this, we wouldn't have to have that extra component. It actually does it all by itself.
If we have a dislike at all, it is the control panel over here. There are very few buttons on it, and as much as it's great for controlling things and giving you information, the trouble that we have with it is that once you get into it, it's tough to get out of it. So when you get into battery mode of Eco versus Max, or the battery protection mode, sometimes it can be a little difficult to get back out to the top menu. The versatility, however, makes up more than enough for the confusion that I've experienced with this interface. As you can see, you can control both sides, and you can even plug in another device to a USB port if need be.
Operating this cooler is as easy as you would expect. You got a couple cup holders there on top. This opens up and you've got your fridge area, your freezer area. What I like about this is that this actually can be reversed depending how you open it. So it can go up this way, or you can reverse this and then it could open up the other way. Another cool feature of this is that they stick this like cool cutting board just inside the lid. So if you're at the beach, if you're at the park, need to cut some fresh fruit, easy peasy. I don't know how this all works, but the ice stays frozen and the fridge stays cool. We don't have a huge fridge going because this is our second fridge right now. We were just testing it out, but I kind of like this one.
I gotta be honest, I am very, very happy with it so far. And oh, by the way, bottle opener back here for all you beer drinkers or just people that still drink soda out of bottles that need to be opened that way. There you have it. It's lightweight, it's rugged. We've had it for about 30 days, and so we can't speak to the longevity of it, but we are quite happy with it. And so well done, NewAir. Thank you so much for sending it to us and giving us the opportunity to review it. And if you would like your own NewAir 48-quart refrigerator, you can hit the link in the description, use the code BourbonVan, and get 10% off your NewAir cooler. Do you want to do the honors on the Sagamore Spirit Honey Paloma?
I always
Ooh,
love a good cork pop.
gorgeous, yes.
Right out of the gate, I thought this was gonna be like more of an orangey coral color. It looks the same as the other one. I got fooled by the can, I think.
I think this one might be a little bit cloudier.
Definitely,
but,
it almost looks like a hazy.
Yeah, a little
like a hazy
hazy.
IPA or something.
Nice head on it, but depending on the cocktail, you definitely expect that.
Was I supposed to fill these glasses all the way up like I do my
Well, it's too
Bourbon
late for that
glasses?
now. All right, the Sagamore Spirit Rye Honey Paloma Rye Whiskey Cocktail made with 4-year-old rye whiskey with red grapefruit juice, lime juice, agave, and natural honey flavor. What do you think? Should we just get into it?
It smells like grapefruit juice already.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh my.
I know.
That smells exactly like grapefruit juice.
I like a good grapefruit now and again. It
Yeah,
smells good.
It smells pretty good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's get into it.
Wow.
That's dangerous.
Well, that
Oh, it shifts gears. It just keeps going, huh?
To be honest, it tasted like food.
Interesting.
There is, I don't know if this is one of the ingredients, but there is so much cinnamon in this.
It is not.
That, I know, but the way the flavors meld with the agave and the grapefruit, and I don't remember what the other flavors that you
agave,
mentioned.
natural honey flavor, lime juice. I have to think that whatever the spice is coming through there, that has to be coming from the rye itself.
It almost tastes like Indian food. Do you know when you get like a certain dish and it has whatever that spice is that of course I don't know what it is? That's what I'm tasting right now.
Wow, it smells so much like grapefruit juice. And then on the palate, it's just this lovely melding of all the ingredients. The finish
This
though,
is wild.
the finish almost has a vanilla-ness to it. I think that really what you're getting a lot of here is the whiskey itself, and that's exactly the reason that I like cocktails from a really good whiskey bar, is because you can taste the whiskey coming through. I think that's what's happening right here.
I know. It's delicious. It just threw me because I thought it would taste almost tart. Like I was waiting for it to be like that grapefruit when you eat a fresh one and it gets you in the back of the, you know, your taste buds back there. And that is not what I got on this.
There's a ton of sweetness, but there's a ton of nice, gentle spice. There's that vanilla, honey, agave thing happening here. There's an incredible balance. You think you're going to be overwhelmed by the citrus at the first inkling of smell there, the aroma, and then it comes through with all these great flavors and this bold finish.
Bold, yes, good way. Yeah, good way to say that.
And I think it's delightful. I actually think I like this one better.
The lemon tea fizz is sweeter, and this honey Paloma feels a bit savorier.
I completely agree with that. And, you know, we do tend to prefer a very balanced whiskey when we're drinking neat whiskey.
I've never tasted anything like it.
There you go.
It literally I know this is gonna sound crazy, and if you don't like Indian food, then you probably maybe won't like this, but I love Indian food, and I think this is just a wonderful mix of whatever spices are in there that are not on this label. There's something in there that has to be used in some dish that I've eaten.
I feel like more Hawaiian influence here than
Really?
Indian.
Do
Yeah,
you feel
absolutely.
like pineapple-y or?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's a tropical
There is a tropical note in here.
thing happening here. Well, I really, really like this, but what I don't like about it is
That's gone.
Well, it's hot out.
Yeah.
And this can warmed up, these drinks are getting warmer.
Yeah.
And now that we know that our NewAir cooler / freezer can hold ice in its perfect form for us, I think that's what's missing. I think we need to put a little ice in these cocktails.
I love this transition. Oh, look at that fizz action. I just
perfect.
love it.
Well, there you have it. Very happy with the cocktails, very happy with the cooler, very happy with this beautiful scenery behind us. Unexpected Kansas, really well done. And from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, it's real dangerous on ice.
It's delicious. Nice job, Sagamore.